KPIX5's Len Ramirez joins us from the Diridon Station area for a look at what some are saying will be a city within a city. Len?
That's right. We're talking about massive plans, and the plans that were released today by Google show how they plan to transform this area around Diridon Station. The documents, over 2,000 pages, show detailed plans for the first time. Google is also addressing what has been one of the chief criticisms when it was announcing that it moved to San Jose, and that is the need to address San Jose's critical affordable housing crisis. The lands in Google's so-called Downtown West project footprint are dull, drab, and in many cases already vacant. And this is how Google says they could look in the future: a busy, vibrant hub of housing, office space, transportation, retail, parks, and plazas.
This is kind of the first big unveiling of the scope and the vision for these 80 acres.
Scott Neese says the project will be transformative for the west side of downtown San Jose, a city within a city, but with using the existing streets and infrastructure. Whether it fits in or dominates will be in the eye of the beholder. These renderings show how 7 million square feet of office space and 4,000 high-rise housing units will tower above existing neighborhoods.
I don't like necessarily more traffic, but I do like the critical mass that it will bring to downtown.
But Google has agreed to work with the city to build in 1,000 units of below market rate affordable housing, some of which will be on Google land and some on San Jose land.
They could spend so much more. They could do so much more.
Pastor Scott Wagers was one of the first housing advocates to call on Google to include affordable and homeless housing into its plans.
You can't move them out. So you have to have a plan for them. So I think it behooves Google and all the corporations, all the developers, the city leaders. If you want to build in San Jose, you have to build the unhoused into the equation.
In a statement, Google said it is listening. Quote, "We're excited about this next step in our project. We continue to hear that housing and preserving affordability is a priority for San Jose, and our proposal offers more affordable housing, job pathways, and community spaces for San Joseans."
So, Len, what's the timeline on this project?
Well, with the release of these plans today, a public comment period has been open, and the public comment period stretches between now and November 23rd at 5 o'clock. People can comment through the City of San Jose's Economic Development Department. After that, it's going to be years and years in the building. A lot of the plans have to be individually approved, so we're talking about possibly a decade before it all gets built out. So this is a long-term, very large project in San Jose that everyone agrees now will be very transformative.